everyone. How are you doing today? All is well here in Richland. So, did you have an opportunity to dialogue this past week? I hope you did. And if you didn't, go back and look at last week's video about dialoguing. So, every week I come and just share random thoughts, some ideas, things that I see, things that I hear, things that I'm inspired by. Sometimes I hit live and have no clue what I'm going to talk about. So sometimes I hear voices. And no, I'm not on medication. Um, but this week, um, this kind of really hit home is the word stop. So remember when you were a kid and your mom, well, my mom would say, "You better stop. You better stop." That was like a warning. No, it was like the end of the world if you didn't listen to that. And one of the things that comes to me this week is we're living in a world of go, go, non-stop. People are carting their kids around, they're carting their grandkids around. They've got tasks they can't get done. There's so much to do. I'm working and I got to do this and I got to do this and they're going and they're going and they're going and well, that's what parents do. Okay, sure, I'll give you that. But at what point do you stop? When does the warning light go off like mom or maybe even dad used to give the warning of stop? Maybe when it's too late. There's some people who just, well, I'll stop when I'm dead. Well, duh. But you can stop while you're living. You can take a rest. You can pause. But here's the real word. What I want to share today is be still. We need to be still. We are so antsy. We are so driven. Well, I enjoy it. And I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. But it's no different than anything else that if you don't stop and recharge, the cell phone will die, the PC will die, the car will die. Are you catching the drift here of things need to stop and recharge? Oh, well, every night I come home and I sit and have a drink. Okay, that's great, but that's not stopping. That's just pulling off from the rest stop, taking a potty break, and getting right back on the road. That's not stopping. Be still. Because here's what I find is we're not taking the time to do some very critical things in life. We're not looking. Oh, we're seeing everything, but we're not looking. So there's a difference between seeing and looking. It's kind of like last week when we were talking about dialoguing. It's just not about talking. The dialoguing is the interaction going back and forth. And we've talked about awareness before. When we're seeing things, we're really not aware. They're just blurs. We're not looking. And when we stop and are still and really look, there's so much to see. Stop, pause, be still, look. You know, sometimes we see things, trees, whatever, but when we stop and look and we see that tree, the different shades of green, the vibrancy, the birds zipping in and out, buds, flowers, nests, squirrels. There's so much more to that tree, but we don't have the time. Well, that's easy for you to say. You're sitting there talking right now, and I'm busy. Well, If you're watching me, you're not busy. And you're taking at least a pause. You are stopping. You're looking and listening. You know, my wife and I always talk about it. I said, "Are you listening to me? I'm hearing you, but are you listening to me?" Years ago, I did a class on the art of listening. And it's actually a fascinating thing because when you come to think of it as a embryo, that's one of the first things that a baby can do is obviously it can't talk, it can't walk, it the only thing it can do is it can feel vibrations and it can hear. It can listen to you. And so when we're born, we're taught how to talk and how to write and how to walk. Has anyone ever taught us how to listen? No, no. Listening is truly a lost art. And what does that mean? Have you ever thought, and I catch myself doing it all the time, is I'm hearing what you're saying, but in my little brain, I already have a response to what you're telling me before you even tell me. So, how in the world can I listen to you? How can I hear you? Hmm. Hmm. Are we pausing when we're looking at something? Are we pausing when we're listening? Or are we just seeing things? Are we just hearing things? Yeah. Womp, womp, womp. Charlie Brown. I don't know. And the older we get, are we being more thankful and more grateful for the ability to look and to listen? Are we still seeing and hearing things? Why do we got to wait to be older to learn how to do that? I don't know. Again, we had some friends recently that after being married for whatever 25, 30 years end up getting a divorce because they spent their whole life dedicated, good church people too, not that that matters, but dedicated to their children. And then they kind of find out as their children grew old, got married, had kids, moved away, they really had nothing in common except for their kids. They never took the time to stop because they were such in a mode of go, 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 and take care of this and take care of that. Well, they need me. Now, you need them. They don't need you. All of us kids, we grow up and it's nice and it becomes a crutch. But they had nothing in common. They never took the time for them to get away on a vacation by themselves. No, we got to bring the kids. Hello, the kids are 30 years old. Kids are in their 20s. Take some time for you too. And it's just kind of sad. So if you're out there on the go all the time, good for you. Me? Oh, slowing down, looking, listening, taking in all the beauty, all that there is. Life just isn't in the circle that surrounds me. Life is the universe. And there's a whole lot for all of us. So this week, we take a moment or two just to be still. I know for some, ooh, I can't. Ooh, shiny object. Gotta go, gotta go. I've talked to many older people, and part of them being as old as they have was their ability just to appreciate, to look and listen, take things in stride. Life takes care of itself. You don't have to take care of everything in life. You're not the Mother Teresa of the world to be all things to all people. Be something to your loved one, your spouse. Take the time to look and listen to them. So this weekend, be still. Enjoy the beautiful weekend. Enjoy life. And I'm sure you do already. So this message may not even apply to you. But if it does, stop. Don't make me tell you again. Stop. This has just been Rich, plain Rich, saying peace.